Dear friends, today we have with us a very special guest. We have Purohita, a Hindu priest, Shraddha Suman, who is with us. She is in Australia and she conducts Hindu pujas here as well. So, Shraddha, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. How are you?
I am fine, Shraddha. So let's begin with this. Tell us a bit about yourself and when did you realize that you wanted to do this, that you wanted to become a Purohita? When did that happen?
Well, I've been here in Sydney for 7 years.
Mhm,
Um, I'm actually a pharmacist here. I practice. I used to practice pharmacy, but because I have a small baby right now, I
mhm,
mean she's 2 years old. I have
mhm,
since then I have not joined back the pharmacy, but
mhm.
at the same time, I just realized that I can use the tradition that my parents and my grandparents have taught me
Mhm.
to make a small, not exactly a living, but at least to give that knowledge to people, and try to get back something out of it. So
Okay.
that's the reason why I chose to be a pandit. The reason I mean I have started. I have been attending Havans and Sanskaras since the time I was probably 8 9 years old, and now
Mhm.
I am 2 years old, and I after attending so many havans and sanskars that my father and grandfather used to do,
Mhm.
I got inspired by them, and I really like to do that. I mean, there is
Okay.
a lot of job satisfaction, I would say, in
Mhm.
regards to doing this compared
Oh.
to other jobs.
Lovely, lovely. And how was the journey learning this? Because there's one thing that, a lot of us chant mantras and we learn shloks, and, our grandparents teach us that, and
Yes.
parents and things. But how easy or difficult was it to like become a professional Purohita where you could not just do pujas in your own house or with relatives, but you could actually perform havan and pujas even for other people? So, how easy or difficult has that journey been?
To be honest, it was quite easy for me. Uh, the reason is my father is an engineer, but he has been doing this in India, as in he is a Purohit in India since I was small, like 8 years old. But he
Mhm.
does it as a social, you know, a service. He used to do it as social service. Doesn't take any money from people. Uh,
Mhm.
so people, underprivileged people who can't afford to have a pandit as well, to
Mhm.
get their vivaha sanskar done in the correct way. He used to
Mhm.
do it for them for free,
Okay.
basically. And
Mhm.
since I have been with him since for so many vivaha sanskars and all the sanskars, it was quite easy for me to take up. And the mantras that he says, or I mean he recites, I have taken that up since I think when I was 6 7 years old.
Mhm.
Since then it has been easy for me. Probably at that time I can't remember so well. At that time probably it was hard for me, the pronunciation and everything, but right now I think it is easy for me,
All right.
even to learn something similar.
Mhm. Yeah. And how has the response been with people? Do you have a lot of people who invite you or who ask you to do the pujas, or has that been a bit of a challenge given certain misconceptions?
Actually, there are different kinds of people in society, but there are many people who accept, by God's grace, there are many people who accept me as a female priest and give me that opportunity to perform puja in their house or havan in their house. So until now, I have done about 6 havans here,
Mhm.
and 2 sanskaras.
And
Yeah.
following on from that, how important is it for girls also to know that they could do this, they could learn this, and they could take this up even as a profession? Because we know that at its core, Sanatan Dharma Hinduism absolutely does not discriminate. What would your message be to young girls who may be listening to this and they may have an interest in this?
Yeah, they should definitely try to learn more about our culture, read more about Vedas, because Vedas are the most ancient script and the most legit, I would say. So if they learn more about Vedas, they will have a concept, or they will have a visualization of who God is.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. That's such an inspirational thing that you have said. And just before we leave, you also are a henna artist. I mean, I've seen some of your work. It's quite wonderful. So
Yeah.
just as we leave, I mean, you're a woman of many talents. So if you could just talk a bit about that, and then we'll wind up the interview.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually, I have been again, I had a very good interest in Mehndi or henna since I was 12.
Mhm.
Um, and I never thought of doing this as a business. But when I was back in Canada, I had a trouble, I mean, financial trouble. So I had to take it up as a business. And to be
Mhm.
honest, that actually helped me because necessity is the mother of invention. That improved my skills better. And so after coming here, people gave a lot of attention and a lot of support. And I did a few markets also over here.
Mhm.
And then the henna thing is going on.
Yeah. Shraddha, Suman, thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm sure we are going to have many more interviews with you. And I hope that more people ask you and other Purohitas to come and do their Havan
Yeah.
ceremonies and other pujas at home. Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you. Thank you.